Good morning, everyone. It is September the 2nd. It has exactly been 2 years and 8 months since I last uploaded a video on YouTube. Now, for the OG subscribers, you already know what's up. You already know what cars I had. What was I about? Now, for all the new people out there, the new subscribers, I don't know how y'all keep on subscribing, to be honest, but hey, welcome. I hope you stay. Just to give you a little bit of the background, I had a white 2000 Mustang to start off with. I sold that. Then I bought a DSG 04 GT. At the same time, my dad had an 07 California Special. That car was sick. And then from there, that's when everything just, started going downhill, because obviously I sold the car. By selling the car, ultimately I ended up quitting YouTube. Now, that is not the end of it. There's a story behind it. Everything's got its purposes in life, and that's what I will be talking to you guys about here in a little bit. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. So, when you're in your 20s, guys, there's a million things that are going on in your life. Alright, there's so much. You're either going to school or working at the same time. You're also, trying to save money. If you're lucky to have amazing parents like I did, I was still living with my parents at the time, which I still am. And so you're saving for a house that you're going to own in the future, right? But at the same time, you have friends that are telling you, hey, let's go out here, let's go there, let's do this. And you also want to spend money. Like, who doesn't want to spend money? But being financially responsible is a big deal, okay? And what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is why I decided to sell my car and commit fully on my job. So the car had about 130,000 miles. To get to work and back as a round trip is about 50 miles, okay? Now, putting in perspective, 50 miles for a full year, it turns out to be, like 14,000 miles. Now, the car being 130,000 miles, you put 1 or 2 years, 30,000 miles in it, you'd have 160,000 miles. So I could not afford to have that car with that many miles break down on me. I couldn't afford for, an alternator going down, a tire popped, anything. It's just a loss of money, okay? It's first of all, you're replacing the part, you're buying new parts, and you're losing money by not showing up to work. Now, unless you start off your first job with, salary, then okay, don't worry about it. But for most people, you start off, getting paid hourly. And so if you do get paid hourly, if you don't show up to work, you're not getting paid. So that's probably one of the main reasons why I decided to sell the car. Now, second reason, the offer I got on the car was just way too good to pass. So I put the car up for sale, not really knowing if someone would give me the amount I was asking for, but a couple of weeks went along. This guy messaged me and said, hey, yeah, I'm willing to pay what you're asking for. And so, one thing led to another. I said, okay, well, if he's giving me this amount of money, sure, I'll sell it. It's a good deal. And with a little bit more amount of money that I had saved up, put that towards a vehicle that eventually is what I have now. So everything was just leading for me to eventually quit YouTube, because everything revolves around cars, right? If my channel's about cars, car meets, and vehicles in general, if I don't have a car, then I'd feel like there's no point in making videos. There's no point in going out there and filming someone else's vehicles. So I didn't post a video for a week, then 2 weeks went by, a month, and eventually I just gave up and I said, okay, well, I don't have a vehicle anymore. I don't have a sports car, I guess, if you want to call it. So I just ended up quitting YouTube. But the story does not end there, and I wish I could find this comment. It was a person that left a comment on my YouTube video. It said, hey man, look, why aren't you making any YouTube videos anymore? And then I commented back on him. I said, look, I sold the car. I don't really see a point in making any more videos. And then he replied by saying, hey man, I didn't watch your videos because of the car you had. I watched it because you showed a passion, a love, and an excitement for what you were doing. That just opened up my eyes and just showed me that, hey, if this guy is not watching just for the car, what I have, I can continue doing this. And I guess it took me 2 years and 8 months to realize it, but I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to make this video. The point that I'm just really trying to make here, guys, is that if you go to work every single day and put your absolute best and do the most you can, you will be successful. I'm so grateful to be in a situation where here in the near future I will be a homeowner, and when that happens, guys, I'm so excited because that means I'll have a spot in the garage for my dream car. And if you're an OG subscriber, you know what I'm talking about. I've displayed badges in the end of the videos. I've talked about it a lot. I'm sure every single one person that's watching this video would agree that the dream car that I'm talking about is an absolute beast. So, I mean, I'm curious to see if you still don't know. I mean, put your guesses down in the comment section below if you don't know what car it is, or if you want to guess it. But I'm sure most of you should know by now. But yeah, guys, that's why I'm making this video, because there's a lot of things that are coming in the future. I'm so excited for it. I am finally in a position where I can do this because of all the time and effort that I put throughout these years. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, because the next video would be a detailed video on the current car that I own right now, and I'm sure most of you guys will like it too. I mean, it's not a car, I'll just give you that hint, but it's pretty special. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and see you next time.